You are now entering the stay zone.
같은 공간 속에서 같은 시간 속에서 모든 네가 내 생에서 I found you, I found me and you 그 안에서 나의 모습이 보여 같은 공간 속에서 같은 시간 속에서 Let me run, let me run, let me run alone with you Yeah, yeah 내 곁에 있어줘 Yeah, yeah I need you right by my side now 내 편이 돼줄래 발 맞추면서 달리자고 We going side by side 난 너랑 같이 가고 싶어 약속해줘 I see myself in you Stay together you and I, you and I, you and I 난 너의 곁에 You ready? Let's go!
You know, whenever you guys are having a hard time, feel depressed, or, you know, you've got a lot on your mind, just want to say that, you know, it's always okay to come to us, but for me, come to Stray Kids, you know, and tell us how you feel, tell us what you're feeling, because, you know, we have ears to listen to. We will listen to you guys, and no matter what, we will try to, you know, help out with what you're going through. Because I think that's one thing that Stray Kids, everyone can agree on. We will always try to fix you guys. So if you guys have anything, you know, just come find us. We'll help you out. Or we'll at least try to help you out.
So come on.
I'm a 5-star Michelin 미의 정점을 찍고 눈에 보여 illusion
처음 느꼈지 이런 감정 놀랄 거야 gonna shock 바로 감정 패패패 소리꾼 소리꾼 패패패 소리꾼 Man I'm not sorry I'm dirty 쾅쾅쾅쾅 Swerving, I'm speeding on super road. Luxurious like I'm in S-class. Best of the best on first class. I'm up above the world, so high I'll be the shining day and night. They wonder how my spotlight is so bright. Go Countless new surroundings, cold eyes keep looking me down. I'm still in the crowd, alien of the town. Yeah, they want me to give up right now. And making me laugh is so loud, waking the demon that's hiding inside. You only get to live one life, I know. I'm ready, take that chance. No matter what they tell me, I cannot explain this feeling. Yeah, this path was meant to be my dream.
Let's not the ashes, breathe my passion. Now it burns eternally. No regrets, our love is real. And down to this road, don't let the soul shoot high.
Just feel the rhythm of the world, 'cause we will make it right. 부림치며 보낸 밤, 져버려만 닿들여 세상에서. La 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 la. Just feel the rock, feel the rock. Just feel the rock, feel the rock. Put a gun up, 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 up. 빛이 돌아, up, 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 up. I lose my breath when you're walking in, 'cause when our eyes lock, it's like my heart stops. I lose my breath when you're walking in. You make my knees drop, it's like I'm in shock. Now all I think about is how my world turned upside down. I lose my breath when you're walking in, 'cause when our eyes lock, it's like my heart stops. Pago from my bullet, goes tang tang tang. 이건 la vida loca. Boom boom, chick chick boom. We're gonna go away to places still unknown. We're gonna show the way. We made it on our own. We do what we wanna do. The message through our music, it ain't even done. It's true. Yeah, rhythm never stops. 어린 나의 보라고 외쳐져 나왔던 갈등, 눈이 감길 때쯤 무너져 내렸던 노력들. Every part of me 내야만 했던 날들의 힘듦 속에서 벗어나야 진 자랑스러운 그 이름. 'Cause Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray Kids run to a done, do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no last step up. Oh, we'll never stop. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go on and on.
돈과 명예 중물도 원해.
솔직히 더 많은 걸 바라고 달렸지. 욕심 끝에 남은 건 my team. 그 무엇과도 바꿀 수 없는 가치 another me. 어두운 터널을 걸으며 그려지 우리의 청사진. 청춘을 팔았다 생각하면 살 수 없는 꿈을 산 거지. We still straight, we always stay on the lonely street. 걸어온 이 길을 we don't leave. 영혼은 없대도 I believe the time is spent with we. Remember forever ever.
Oh, I won't let me fall down. So proud of myself, never doubt who we are.
언제까지나 믿어 널. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray Kids run till we're done. Do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no last step up. Oh, we never stop. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go on and on. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray Kids run till we're done. Do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no last step up. Oh, we never stop. Stray Kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Go on and on.
자석같이 끌려가. I cannot explain this reaction. 이거 봐.
I'm gonna
now that I'm pretty much talking to myself. Oh well.
Hello.
We got is the backup plan.
Yes, Charles.
Okay. Ah,
Maybe
God,
on the
it's been a
other
week.
one, it would all be minors.
Well, I was told because someone that I live with watches a lot of TikTok lives. He says, "Be sure you have someone in your comment section ready to boot people out
Also
because
Liz.
you know the haters and the aunties and the trolls will come out full force." And I'm like, I have no problem kicking
Yeah,
people out. You get one shot. If you're going to be a dick, you're going to be gone.
yeah.
I'm not going to play them.
I never really cared for that either. Like, it doesn't really bug.
But people make it their life
People
missions
gonna
to be an
talk.
asshole.
Yeah, people gonna talk what they want.
Yep.
It don't bug.
And I will boot them out and block. Boot and block. Boot and block. I'm really good at that shit.
Yeah, I block a
Wow.
lot too.
Yeah.
I don't need to
And
be.
this
I'm
is
toxic by myself already.
right. Same. I piss myself off. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm sure I
right.
piss others off.
I don't need any more.
All right, I don't need any help. But it takes me like it takes nothing to piss me off. So, there's that. Ugh.
Yeah, same. I have a very bad temper, but
I have a bad temper and it's right on the edge pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
Very rarely do I wake up.
It's just because since I'm the second oldest to all my siblings, I can control it a lot better. Because at that point, like we all had tempers and there was no point in throwing like getting mad over something that they will fight back. So it was always like angry in the house. So I was like, okay, fine. So like I'd get angry, but then I'll like act out scenario in my head so I don't lash out and like outside my head.
Oh no, there was only two of us. I'm type A, my sister's type B, so there it is. Right there.
There was
pretty much
five
all you
of
need
us.
to know.
There
Yeah.
was five of
I
us,
did not have. Although my mom ran a daycare and it felt like I had like 12 more siblings some days. But there is never a day anymore I pop out of bed and think I'm Snow White because it's not. I'm pretty much Maleficent all the time.
my parents even have bad tempers too. So like I said, like it's funny sitting down at a table with everybody because then like one person throws out a comment and then it's everybody's throwing out comments.
Free for
We all
all.
coming at each other. Yeah. And sometimes I won't even say nothing or do nothing. And all of a sudden I'm being attacked by everybody. I'm like, when did it come Target Claudia Day? Like, what the fuck, bro? What did I do? I was just staying here quietly.
Well, me and my sister had two very different raisings. Like they would not even let me drive my pickup like the 12 miles to my grandpa's house or my grandma and grandpa's house. Oh no, they weren't together. They would not let me drive 12 miles to Health Center, which I had cousins and stuff that live in, but yet they let my sister in high school drive like 4.5 hours south to, close to Wichita Falls and stuff. And I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
But
She's your
yeah,
younger one.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say on live the other part of it, but
I feel like it's funny too because while the younger the kids get, the more lenient the parents get with them, but at the same time, the less they get attention from it. And it's funny because me and my older sister, like growing up too, even my little sister, she was part of that too, because it was like the main three girls. And like you could just see the difference between the two. Me and my older sister got treated basically the same, although my sister likes to say she got treated worse, but whatever. I don't believe that.
well,
We basically like got in trouble for almost everything, but um we also had a lot more fun when we were younger. So like my parents would play hide and seek with us, would have game nights, would do all sorts of stuff. Nowadays,
no.
like my little brothers, while they're more lenient with them with a lot of stuff, even my little sister when they're lenient with her with a lot of stuff. We don't really play games anymore. We don't really like hang, they don't really hang out. Like we all do kind of our own thing. So like it's like a pros and cons here.
Yeah,
Like
no, my this is the relationship with my father. Well, she's a girl, you raise her.
mm, my dad was
Yet,
kind of like had
yet,
that mindset, but not fully.
yet when my sister was in high school, he was taking her all over the state of Texas for trap shooting competitions. Yeah.
Maybe you just
So,
opened that door for him, and your sister was just the one that caught the.
well, I'm sure that is, but which is why
My
when it came, but also she's the type that he could talk really nasty to her and she would just let him, where he tried that with me once. Once. He tried it once. I cussed him out and I hung up on him. And then he decided he only had one daughter. And I'm like, all right. I said, I took care of mom when she was sick, so he's yours. I paid for her funeral and the whole work. So when it came to him, I did nothing. I didn't even didn't I didn't want anything to do with it.
I had my laptop wasn't even connected. What the fuck? Like it
What?
wasn't connected to the internet.
And it's still working. So,
It's because it latched onto my phone's hotspot.
oh, okay. I was
I
like,
was like, what does that look like at the bottom? Like I like thought it was like a laptop connection, and I'm like, what is that? And I noticed that like my laptop wasn't even connected to the Wi-Fi. It was connected to my
that's
phone.
funny.
Yeah, I was
That
like,
is funny.
when did you decide that the hotspot was better than the Wi-Fi? Like, get off. But my
And
dad,
and usually the hotspots you only get like 1 gig of video or something like that, and it's gone like
yeah, yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah.
what the fuck, bro? But my dad was kind of like kind of sexist in a way like that, but in his way, it wasn't your girl raise her because at that time he was raising both me and my sister by himself because we didn't have our birth mom
Yeah.
around at the time. So he couldn't really have that mindset. But when my mom came into the picture when I was 4, he got into that mindset. He had that mindset where, you're a girl, you should learn how to cook, you should learn how to clean. You need to do certain things that girls are supposed to do. So like
I think all
if
kids
I
should have
wanted,
to do that.
yeah, exactly. If I wanted to warm something up in the microwave, he'd be like, "You're a girl, learn to cook right. No more making food in the microwave. That's lazy." I'm like, I just want a hot pocket. Like,
Oh,
goddamn.
that's food.
Yeah, I know. Or like, why is it dirty? You're a girl, learn to clean right.
Oh yeah, no. I know several males that are far cleaner than I will ever be. People think I'm joking. I'm like, no, literally my house has a path at this point and you follow that path because
Yeah.
I have literal shit everywhere because I'm trying to fix my basement and I'm trying to move all my shit from my white room down here, but there's not really enough space to put it all down here yet. So it's like in the middle. And because I'm working on the basement, I can't get all the Halloween and Christmas back down here yet. So it's just kind of scattered too. So, I mean, there's a method to my madness, but it is serious madness.
See, right now my house is a little bit dirty, not too bad. But part of that is because, I haven't been feeling well, so it's like hard to get that energy to do anything. And two, I have a really bad like type of OCD, I guess, where I have to have things done a certain way and I cannot move on from that section until, it's done. But then when I
Yeah.
finally move on from that section, I realize I don't like it anymore and I go back to that section. So I'm like, it's hard to move on. You know what I mean though?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like every time I
It's
think
it,
like, yeah, I got it.
I'm like that. It's like
done.
I like things done a certain way, and that's why I don't let other people do it because they won't do it right. And then it either just pisses me off or I just have to leave. And then when I come home, I just mess it up again so that I can fix
Uh-huh.
it the way I want it. So yeah, I get it.
I do that. I do that. And I'm just like, I get so frustrated because I also don't like the mess. But you know, it's hard when you're trying to clean up something, but then you have a Tasmanian devil that lives at home and messes
Nah,
things
no,
up.
she's
So,
not. She's super sweet. No, I'm kidding.
bro, she came straight home.
She is super sweet, but I know I have seen in action, in live action, what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Like she came straight home and she like tossed the clothes off of her and her clothes are like laying on the floor and she goes and grabs them and like so she has like a mono on the floor over here and everything and her backpack's on the bed on the couch and I'm just like, girly,
I'd be
you're
like,
so dirty.
I know you ain't leaving this here.
Oh yeah, I told her that. I said, why are your clothes right here? You don't know where they go? Are the clothes the dirty clothes back there or what? And you know what? This morning I was really, really tired because I wasn't feeling well yesterday. BC Dubs, I can breathe again. Um, but I had was not feeling well yesterday. Like my head was kind of hurting a lot. So I had went to bed and I was like couldn't really wake up that well this morning. But I woke up at 7 because that's when my daughter woke up. And I was just like laying in bed, like falling asleep in and out. And I told her, I said, Amethyst, do you mind taking Ocean outside real quick and bringing me my pills and my water? Because I had to take my medicine before I fall back to sleep. And she was like, oh, I gotta do all the chores in this house. I was like, excuse me? All the chores in this house? You have one job, okay? Your job is to give, and I was just like, what are all your chores? And she's like, I gotta take Ocean out and bring her in and give her food and water, and then now you're having me bring you stuff. Like, oh my gosh, you're so right. That's so many chores you gotta do. It's not like you gotta clean the living room or wash the dishes or wash the clothes or clean the bathroom, take out the trash. No, you're so right. You do so much.
I am telling you, you need to get her in acting classes because she is going to be an Oscar-worthy actress.
I'm so frustrated. Like, what do you
Or
mean?
maybe she'll be like the first Latino in K dramas. Who knows? You never know.
Right? That would be so funny. But
I would laugh.
she's been grounded all week. She's been grounded all
Oh,
week. Like she's been doing way too much. Like she's stealing out of kids' backpacks. She's over here thinking she's all that and doing her
why is
nails while
she
the
acting
teacher's
out so
teaching.
much? Why is she acting
So
out?
uh they're saying the therapist was saying that she's starting to exhibit high levels of ADHD and impulsivity. Um, so like the aggression, she's being a little more aggressive. She doesn't have, she's lacking impulse control. I find that they said that she might have slight dyslexia. So I think she's not handling, and especially with me being sick all the time now, I don't think with the her schedule not being like right or consistent, she's just kind of doesn't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
I fell asleep when I was taking my nap. I was like slightly coming out of it 'cause she was waking me up. And the first thing she asked was like, "Mommy, are you dead?"
Well, my eye opened, so
Like,
no.
I didn't open at that time. Like I
Oh,
was, like I said, like I have a lot harder time waking up. So like my consciousness wakes up, but it's harder to wake my body up. Um, so when she tries to wake me up, it just takes a lot more to wake me up,
yeah.
which is why my mom has a camera in my room, so that way she can keep watch on me, and if I don't wake up, she can at least watch Amethyst too.
Yeah.
But who knows?
I get
Who knows?
that.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, I had went to the neurologist, and the rheumatologist the other day, and it was just so frustrating. Like the neurologist is stupid. They act um they do so much. Like they just seem arrogant to me, you know?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
feel arrogant to me, and it's so annoying because they act like they have all the answers, but yet they don't give you any.
They don't
And
help you
so,
at all.
no, they don't. So I went to the rheumatologist first thing in the morning, and he was so much nicer. Like he did a checkup, and he was trying to explain like, so it does show that you were positive for anti-nuclear antibodies. And he says normally that's very concerning. Like if you weren't positive, but you're exhibiting certain things, then that wouldn't be so concerning. But because you were positive for this, it does make it a little bit more concerning. He said, but that could also be part of your Hashimoto's. So I'm not too worried about it, but let's go ahead and get a full blood panel on all these other things first to at least cut those out, like lupus, multiple sclerosis, like all that stuff first.
Yeah.
So that way we can at least say those
Haven't
aren't
you already had all those panels done?
uh-uh.
Like one time before? Oh, okay.
I haven't because um I had that's why she sent me to the rheumatologist because since they're more specialized in that, so they're getting all that stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, even the neurologist, he looked it up and it showed that that wasn't tested for that stuff. Um, but yeah, at least the rheumatologist like, let's go ahead and get these blood tests done. You can go anytime in the week. And when we get the results, we'll find a little bit more answers. The neurologist, I went there
Yeah.
and he's focused on seizures. And I keep telling him, sir, that's what their first assumption was when I first went into the hospital, but I don't believe it's seizures. Okay, like I didn't feel like
So he's being
seizures.
arrogant and not listening to you. That's
Yeah,
pretty typical.
and they're going based off of the MRIs and the EEGs that they first saw when I first went into the hospital. And I'm just like, okay, but the EMS and the doctor assumes that it could also be temporary strokes. And if you know what temporary strokes is, being a neurologist, you would know that those do not pop up on EEGs, nor do they pop up on MRIs.
Yep.
So I was trying to tell him that, and he was just sliding past that the whole time, and he was just like not listening to me whatsoever. And I told him that he said, "What did the neurologist say at the hospital?" I said, "Well, he wasn't really getting a lot of answers to the test that he was doing, so his assumption might have been conversion disorder." He said, "Did you have any trauma in your life, something like childhood abuse or
Don't
anything
most
like
of us
that?"
have trauma in our life or something?
That's what I'm saying. And I said, not really. Like, I'm pretty good with my stuff. Like, not really traumatic, not really trauma patient over here. And he says, well, I'm just saying, like, it could mostly be that. Like, I'm not saying it's just in your head. Like, causes actual physical things happening to your body. But, the only way to help that is to get counseling. So you're saying that things that happen to me can be resolved through counseling. Is that what I'm hearing? I'm like,
Wow.
first of all, I'm not the one to dwell on trauma at all. If something happens to me, depending on how big it is, I take the time to process it through myself and try to like understand it, try to like get my feelings out there and feel it and everything. And then once I process something that happens to me, I go to my mom or somebody that I trust to talk to, and I talk to her about it, and I try to get her opinion on things on the matter, and we try to like resolve it, and I cry it out if I need to cry it out. But I'm not willing to dwell on things. That's just not me. Like
Yeah.
I go through my emotions, I go through my feelings about it, and then I move on.
Yeah.
So, okay, fine. I put my little like I made a therapist appointment because my job gives me like 8 free therapy sessions or whatever. So I made a therapist appointment and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and try this. Okay, maybe if I get some counseling, because if I'm being honest, I'm leaning more towards I'm hoping that is what it is, to be honest, because it's better to have something that counseling can fix than to have something I'm gonna have to live with the rest of my life. You know?
Right.
So like while you're stupid and I know my body apparently more than you know me, um, I'm gonna do this anyway. So I rather go for the good outcome of it just being conversion disorder than anything else. So let's go with this way, okay? And not
Okay.
only, and then he did like a really quick checkup on me, and he was like, okay, let's check your mouth. And I was like, and you know what he said? He said I had a small airway. He said, your air hole in your mouth is kind of small. Like your tongue, normally your tongue and the top of your mouth would have like certain amount of distance where you can like get air into your mouth. But he says it's small. Like your tongue is way too close to the top of your mouth, towards the back. So it's like I could barely see the back of your throat. And I was just like, sir, I've never had that issue before. I had no complaints about it being small.
You know how hard it was for me not to like pop out what came to my mind when you said that?
Oh, I know exactly what I meant. I know exactly what I went with that. I don't know if he did, but I know what I went with that. And I'm just like, what do you mean, sir? And he was like, so he's gonna put me on a sleep study. That's what I came out of that. I have a small airway, and so I'm being put on the sleep study to see if I have sleep apnea or something. And I'm just like,
That's what
okay,
they
I
say
just
about
told you.
everybody.
That's what I'm saying. I said, I just told you though. I also had an asthma attack 5 days ago that I'm still recovering from. Like, it still slightly hurts to breathe a little bit, but it's better. So I'm not surprised that it's a little swollen back there. Okay. I don't think I have sleep apnea. I don't think I've ever had that issue before. I think if I did have that problem, somebody would have noticed something,
Yeah.
but whatever. So I said, okay, fine. Here I am having to pay $77 to get a sleep study machine taken to my home so I can get tested for sleep apnea. But if that's what you want to assume, now if the results come back saying I do have it, I'm gonna think that's sus. I'm gonna think that's sus because I'm like, are you sure you're just not promoting this whole thing to where I have to pay extra money to get this machine now for the rest of my life? Like
Yeah, I know, right?
that's what it feels like you're advertising to me here.
Just a second. I'm trying to get a verification code.
Hmm. I got a new ring. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh,
Hold on, let me just take
oh,
that.
kind of, sort of.
Let me just take the back one off here. See it?
Uh-huh. What is it
It
though? I
says
mean,
so it says you make stray kids stay right there. It has like
oh,
diamonds and
okay.
sterling silver and everything. And it twists. So like it's a fidget ring. So like when you have it on, you can like twist it. You're nervous or something like that. Isn't that cute?
I'd be playing with it too much, so
Well, that's the whole point of it.
oh, it's
Is
to
that
keep you
it
busy.
yeah, so like it's a fidget ring. So like if you're feeling anxious or something like that, you can literally like twist it. Like that's why it was made. And I loved how it just says like you make sure kids stay and it's so pretty. So I'm just like
Sorry. It tells me my phone number is already registered with another account or something like that. And I'm like, I don't have another account. So I used my husband's, but
gotta wait for his verification from his phone.
he's being a bitch instead of just sending me the shit. 27. Man, this Haven is on my last fucking nerve. That dog can find a hole in my fence that does not exist.
What
And
do you mean? Has she
yesterday,
been getting out?
yes, um, she found a hole that I did not. Well, she found a hole and I clogged that hole up. Then she found another hole. I spent 30 minutes chasing her yesterday so that she would not get out into the fucking highway because she just
Oh,
kept running and she would not come to me. And luckily, a lady was walking, and so she helped me like corral her. because what she does is she gets just close enough to you that if you reach out, she darts away.
I ate that. My dog did the
Do
same
you
crap.
know how fucking pissed off that makes me when she does that shit?
No. You know what happened to me once? My dog did that and she took off because she likes to play, right? Like
Mhm.
because I used
And
to
that's what she
have
thinks.
it.
She thinks I'm playing with her, and I'm like, no, bitch. If I get a hold of you, I'm gonna beat the living shit.
Yeah. And so she went up to these people and she was letting them pet her and stuff like that. I said, "Can you grab her for me, please?" They literally didn't even grab her. I literally was just like, "Can you grab?" And then she took off in another direction. I'm like, y'all had a freaking chance to
Do you
grab
know
her
how
for me.
many cars drove by with me chasing this fucking dog, and not one offered to help? I was just trying to keep her from getting flattened. Oh, I was so mad because I left
Some
my
people are
phone in the
so
house. I couldn't even call anybody. I was just, oh, I was mad at her. So I got the white Levanter. That's the one. Yeah,
Oh
yeah. I got the
wow.
white one. What?
It says Jungkook and Jimin have been officially promoted to the rank of sergeant in the South Korean army.
They have or have not?
They have.
Awesome. I don't know. I really don't know why that surprises anybody. Both of those boys, all of those boys are amazing. So,
Yeah. And what's funny is too, is I don't know how our boys are gonna survive in the army.
they
Like
can't even make a music video by themselves without missing. But even Channy, when he was at on his way to Fendi, was like, I miss the members. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are gonna do when you're all in the military and can't see each other on a daily basis, because y'all all have serious separation anxiety, which I mean, I love that. I love that they care like that for each other. It's so rare, but I worry about them too.
it's not even just that. Our boys got they're fragile. You know, how are they gonna do it? Like Hyunjin, how is he gonna do it? I know Hyunjin probably won't be able to. Han? How's Han gonna do it? Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's the one I worry about the
Sungmin?
most is Pawn,
Sungmin don't even work out. What the fuck? How is
which
he
is
gonna do
funny
it?
because, well, Sunman runs, which is what keeps him kind of thin, but I really wish he would get in there and work his arms some, because he's going to need it. He's going to go in looking like V and coming out looking like V. You know what I mean? V is twice the man he was when he went in.
Okay, but Sungmin also is like a defiant look little like bee, you know, like
Yeah.
what if one of the sergeants say something and here he is chuckling away, you know, thinking it's a joke.
Have you heard his new song?
I haven't heard it yet,
It's
no.
so pretty. So pretty.
I have to listen to it. I love his voice.
Yeah. Yeah, I messaged him and I was like, your new song is so beautiful. I said, but then again, anything you sing is love. Like I love his song. He's, to me, he is like V. Like I listen to V's album when I'm like super anxious or when I'm super stressed, and it calms me
Which
down. And
one?
Sunmin's voice, huh?
Which one?
The only album he has out.
Sungmin?
No, V. But Sunman, when he gets
Oh,
his album, his solo album, that will be the same way. You know what I mean? That I'll listen to it when I'm like super stressed. I listen to, he's like on a slow playlist so that when I'm trying to relax in the tub or whatever, I will listen to that to kind of breathe, I guess is what you would say. So
it's definitely like one of those ones that you can if you need to like clear your mind with. That's one of the
yeah.
ones.
So should I post that video I made
Which
across
one?
all of our
Oh,
platforms?
the ones with the one about the taking a break from
Growing
the news.
pains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should take a break, girl.
All of this
I I was gonna offer to take
AI
over for
stuff.
you, but you make it seem like so much work. It's so much.
It
Like, how am
is,
I gonna
it's a
do it?
lot of work. people don't realize, yeah, it's like a you know, a minute and a half to 3 minute. Well, I try to keep it under 2:22 because that's all X will allow, but I try to keep it under, but still it's like finding the news and copy and paste and sorting out the text and sorting out the
When you
audio and
watch the
making sure the
video,
audio.
when you watch the videos, it don't seem like a lot of work, but like, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. It does look like it does seem like it takes a lot of time.
And now that I've, you know, got it down, I have a little file with all of the logos in it, and I have a file with all the album covers on it, and I have a file with all of their song, you know, the thumbnail of all of their music videos on it, and so I can post it and stuff like that, but it still takes a lot of time. So,
Has that been on this whole time? Has that been on this whole time? Mm. Well, damn it, no one. Now light bill so high. God damn it, go to bed. My air filter has been on this whole time and I didn't even realize it.
air filter, like whole house air filter type thing.
Yeah. My it's like a portable air filter. Okay, go to bed. It has nothing to do with it being hot. Go to bed. No. Thank you. That's how it should always be. She's like, can I leave the door open and crack? I said, no. She's like, okay. And then she was like, I mean, yes, ma'am. I said, good. You're finally getting in your head, girl. Get it together.
Right.
She's been grounded all week, so she's probably like, gotta be on my best behavior. She wasn't allowed to watch TV. She's not allowed to play games, nothing. She's literally comes home, she reads a book, that's it.
Ooh.
And today was
I
my
mean,
little nephew's birthday, so we went out to Gaddy Town, right? Guess what? All she did was
she didn't
eat,
get to
and go
play.
play games, nothing. But then she got me when she got home though, because she said I still got to watch TV though, because I forgot we were in the movie room. And so she got to watch a whole ass movie and I forgot all about it.
Well,
But
it
my
is.
dad was there
It is.
picking, and my mom was there. There, and my all my siblings were like making fun of her. Like, yeah, maybe if you listen, you could do all this stuff.
Yeah. Oh, can't
Damn,
believe
it
it's
really
supposed
is
to
quite.
snow this week.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like how are you this snowing for y'all? Like it's getting hot over here.
Like it's beautiful here today. And yeah, nope. Supposed to snow. I'm like, can you just not and say you did? What do you think about hopping over?
There's nobody in here, so I don't mind.
Yeah. It's it's gonna be a hot minute to figure all of this out. So,
Well, I guess at least we'll figure it out
right?
together.
Yeah. So I
Okay,
wish the
then.
other girls were in here. Alrighty,
Yeah.
let's end this and try to hop over and see what kind of miscreant behavior we can get into.